That's a great point. And furthermore, what is the deal with the right wing? If you say it's about freedom of speech, why get mad if the left wing responds then? More speech is called for, not less speech. So that, again, the kind of persecution complex that the right bears seems to mitigate against any kind of open dialogue that says we're going to challenge what we perceive to be your bigotry. Now, what I'm interested with the log cabin is this. Not only deal with issues of sexuality, deal with issues of race. If you're talking about a log cabin, Harriet Beecher Stowe has to sneak up in there somewhere. So we got to talk not simply about race, we got to, about gender and about sexuality. Let's talk about race and the way they come together. Gay black Republicans, where are they? Yeah. And then how do we talk about the fact that in American society, the mythology that Ms. Finney brilliantly spoke about has clouded the ability of the sunshine of enlightenment to get through. So how do we have that kind of open dialogue and conversation?
Well, Michael, I'll tell you, the reason that we have the name Log Cabin Republicans, it's an homage to Abraham Lincoln and a reminder to Republicans around the country that this is a party that has its roots in equality. It's a party that has its roots in emancipation, suffrage, Civil Rights Act, and we want to bring them to a place where they can be accepting of equal rights for gays and lesbians. And I just add one thing, is that we are, all right, everyone's open to freedom of speech. The left can say what they like. The right can say what they like. The whole point of proposing this, what we're calling Moonshine Summit, is saying that we're getting to a dangerous point in this country right now where it is almost an us versus them culture, where it's going to be the LGBT community versus the Christian right, or it's going to be, you name your special interest group versus the right. Okay. And we have become such a gerrymandered nation that unless we have these conversations, somehow meet in the middle, somehow find common ground, we're not going to be in a great place politically in this country. They're not created equal.
You do know that. The mythology is that all interested parties should come to the table, but let's not pretend that African-American people have had control of the law, where that they have indicated that Jim Crow was against poor white people. There's not an equality of means of representing your interests or means of asserting oppression. So when we have this mythology of all come to the table, let's at least be honest about who has been provided opportunity to get their viewpoint broadcast more broadly. And Phil Robertson and the Duck Dynasty is part of a majority white supremacist culture that either consciously or unconsciously incubates hatred toward those who are different.
Well, hold on, before we